Welcome back, Honestman, Fallout 4, Survival. I'm here with Dogmeat in Diamond City. We're here to visit our favorite detective. Got some news for him.
Hey, when you were in Dima's memories, did you find anything? Any proof about what really happened between us?
Here you go. A special episode of The Lost Tales of Nick Valentine.
Thanks, smartass. Let me run through this real quick. God. Dima really did help me escape the Institute? I wasn't just tossed out with the garbage. I must have still been in a haze from one of the Institute's experiments on me. Did I really attack him? Did he really knock the daylights out of me and leave me for dead? Damn it. Why can't I remember?
Ooh, this is how it starts, Nick. Next you'll be forgetting your keys and thinking I'm your great aunt from Southie.
Yeah, you always know just what to say. Well, I wanted proof Dima and I had history, and I got it. Now I just gotta figure out what to do. Should I give him a chance? Try to accept him as my brother? He might just be the only other prototype synth that exists.
Whatever Dima is, he's not your brother. Keep him at arm's length, Nick.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Whatever relationship we had was over 100 years ago. I'll try to keep my distance if we're ever back in Acadia. Thanks, by the way. I wouldn't know the truth without you.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right. It's all right, boy. I'll take it from here.
It's good to see you again, brother. Prefer we keep it to just Nick and Dima for now. Of course.
Hey, Dima.
I saw the atomic blast from here. Felt it shake the island. What have you done? For all of their faults, the children of Adam did not deserve nuclear annihilation. What about our plan to replace Tectus? I sacrificed one of my people for nothing. Why have you done this?
They were crazy. Someone had to stop them before they killed more people.
But you have killed them. Don't you understand? What victory can anyone claim when they're drowning in blood?
What a hypocrite.
I'm tired. Please, I need time alone to think about what has happened. Plan for Acadia's future now that so much has changed.
Yeah, make your plans, Dima. I'll be back. Can't believe he tried to take the moral high ground.
That explosion. It was you, wasn't it? You used something in Dima's memories to destroy the children of Adam.
Turns out, atomic fire is great for camping. I roasted marshmallows.
Nothing phases you, does it? It's all just one big joke. God. Maybe that's for the best. Who else could have made that kind of decision? Hey, listen. So, when you first showed up, you came to get me, to bring me home. I've been thinking a lot about that. I hurt Kenji and Ray by leaving, didn't I? I could have just stayed home, pretended everything was all right, but I left them. Should I go back? They obviously still care about me, or who they think I am. They need a daughter. They deserve to have one. Everything in Acadia has been settled. I found my answers. Maybe it's time I did something for someone else.
What are you talking about?
I know the real Kasumi is dead. She was replaced with me, but do Kenji and Ray really need to know that? What if we could be a family again? All I have to do is go home. Give them the daughter they thought they lost. Don't I owe them that?
Kasumi, please listen to me. You're not a synth. You're the real Kasumi. You're their daughter.
That's the thing, isn't it? Now I'll never really know. That idea is always going to be there, somewhere in the back of my mind. But you're right. I'm real enough, aren't I? Maybe that's all anyone can be sure of. I need to start packing, and I should start saying goodbye to everyone. Thank you for everything. Maybe I'll see you back in the Commonwealth? Mom? Dad? I'm home.
Kasumi? Oh my god, my baby is okay.
Welcome back home, Kasumi.
It's good to be home.
You saved my daughter. Thank you.
Are you all gonna be okay now?
Yes, you have made our family whole again.
If any of you ever need help again, you know where to find us.
Kasumi, does this mean you know we're your parents, right? You're not a synth.
I know, Mom. I'm sorry. I was just so confused. I wanted to go somewhere. Anywhere.
It's okay, Kasumi. You're home now.
Do you folks need a minute?
No, we'll have plenty of time to talk now. We shouldn't keep you.
Listen to Kasumi next time, Kenji. Don't just try to keep her safe. Talk to her.
I know. I will. I was holding on so tightly, I almost lost her.
Mr. Nakano.
I need to speak to you. There's one last thing you and I need to discuss. Your reward for bringing my daughter home safely. We don't have much to offer, but my father traveled the Commonwealth. He had quite a collection before he died. I buried it all near the house. I'm not the explorer he was. I don't need them. I think they would be better with you.
I get to dig up buried treasure? Yar, har, har!
Yes. But you're not going to need a map or anything. I buried it. I know where it is. Thank you again.
It's not as much
You
fun.
saved my family. We won't forget that.
See you around, Kenji.
Goodbye, Nick. Best of luck to you and your partner in the future.
Thank you for everything. We're a family again. This is how it should be.
Kasumi.
I never realized before what I put Kenji and Ray through. How much they've lost.
Hey.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, Valentine.
In this line of work, you have to expect the unexpected. Still, I've got to admit, I've never had a case quite like Kasumi's.
I want overtime pay for this one, Nick.
That makes two of us. I'm glad things ended as well as they have. The Nakanos are a happy family again. As much as anyone around here can be.
You're back. How did everything go with the Nakano case?
I have been declared Queen of Fire Harbor. You may bow.
Oh boy, it's like that, is it? Why do I always get stuck with the smartasses? All right, I'll just mark the case as being closed with a note about this Far Harbor place. Thanks for coming in for this one. I knew something good was happening when you and Nick started working together. Don't be a stranger, Gumshoe.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're giving our friend here all the credit.
Just keeping you on your toes, Nick.
Okay, so Kasumi safely returned to her family. Nick Valentine sent on his way as well, back with Dogmeat here. And, thinking about what comes next. And look, for the record, Kasumi is not a synth. Right? Spoilers, she's not a synth. She's just a confused girl. I don't know where she got that nonsense about her being replaced from. That's not true. But we still do have a couple of loose ends.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never let us fight.
Okay, with some of the riffraff cleaned up out of Hangman's Alley, we're back to the Pridwin. Hooked back up with the Brotherhood of Steel. I need to talk to Commander Kells here. It's been a very long time. We've got some work to do.
I have a situation I need to report.
All right. I'm listening.
I found a group of escaped synths.
All right. You have my attention. Tell me everything you know.
There's a synth calling itself Dima, gathering followers in Acadia.
It's renamed itself? You mean it's acting autonomously? What are you going on about?
They're trying to set up some kind of permanent place for themselves, outside the Institute.
So this isn't an Institute operation? Well, that makes it even worse. I'm starting to see why you brought this to me. What else can you tell me?
Acadia has been turned into a fortified location, hiding escaped synths.
They're actively defending themselves, in other words. All right. I've heard enough. You were right to bring this to my attention. I'll see that the matter is raised with Elder Maxon as soon as possible. If he wants to eradicate this menace, we'll need time to refit vertibirds for extended flight. I'll get the crews to work. In the meantime, any additional intelligence you can gather will help ensure that the action we take is precise and coordinated. Do not engage these synths until we're prepared. Understood?
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Hit them before they hit us. I like it.
Precisely. Destroying the railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
I think that's 4 targets, Kells.
Consider it done.
Thank you, Paladin. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Pridwin. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
Anything useful you can tell me about Pam?
We have very little information on it. Its primary function is supposed to be using mathematical calculations in order to predict future events. I have no idea how successful it was, but if the Railroad's been using Pam for this long, it's got to be providing them with some sort of benefit. I'm sure Proctor Quinlan would be pleased to have it in his possession.
I think that should be sufficient information to assist you on the mission, Paladin. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Try and get Pam back here in one piece, okay?
Let's do this. They can't hide from us. I'm hit.
Someone Carrington. Yeah, backup has arrived.
Taking fire.
Whoops. Get up, man.
Detonation pack secured and ready, sir.
little friendly fire there. That's okay. Let me reload. Stand clear, Dogmeat. End of the line, glory. Shit. Ran out of ammo. I think it was Dez. Tinker Tom. Drummer boy. I don't need to kill him, but I'm gonna. Glory must have gone down there. I didn't even see her drop. Unless this is her. It is. Oh. Hiding like a coward, huh? I will take your minigun ammo, though. I think we're clear here now. I think our hostiles are down. Just come get Pam.
Pam, security lockdown is in effect. Communication. Full system reset accepted. Awaiting instructions. Ready for programming instructions. Recommended interface. Type R.
Well, it appears that the railroad won't be a hindrance to our future operations.
Those sympathizers deserved exactly what they got.
That they did. I'm also pleased you managed to secure Pam, rather than allow it to be destroyed. We are having it brought to the Pridwin, where it will be installed in Proctor Quinlan's office. It's an amazing piece of pre-war technology that should prove to be quite beneficial to us. Speaking of pre-war technology, Proctor Ingram is putting the final touches on Liberty Prime, and requires your assistance. Congratulations on another successful mission, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
Kells?
Hold up, Paladin. Let me make one thing clear. As a member of the Brotherhood, you serve under my command. If you want my respect, you will have to earn it. When I give you a mission, I expect results. Is that clear?
What are your orders, Captain?
I'm aware of your search for the missing recon team. I want that resolved. Do you have anything to report?
I've completed my investigation into the missing recon team. Paladin Brandis was the only survivor.
Brandis? What happened to him?
I convinced him to return to the Brotherhood.
Well done. It may be difficult for him to adjust to life in the Brotherhood again, but his experience should serve us well. Very well. Is there anything else?
How will the Brotherhood remember them?
They faced their mission with courage. They fought with honor against overwhelming odds. They lived and died together as brothers. That is what it means to be a member of the Brotherhood of Steel.
Do you want their holotapes?
Thank you. I'll see that they make it to their next of kin.
That's all.
I'll prepare a full report for the Elder. In the meantime, allow me to offer you a new suit of armor. Bear it with distinction.
Oh, interesting. I'll have to check that out, actually.
This was no easy mission, Paladin. Well done. Now, I have a more pressing matter that requires your attention. I've received reports that supplies have been disappearing from our supply depot at the airport. I suspect this may be an inside job.
An inside job? Do you have any suspects?
This is treason we're talking about. In a case like this, you are either sure or you are not. Until then, everyone is a suspect. I want you to take charge of this investigation. Report to Night Sergeant Gavel at the base. He commands our logistics division. He can familiarize you with his unit and the depot. Beyond that, you have leave to conduct your investigation as you see fit. Report your findings directly to me. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
I expect results. See that I get them. Dismissed.
There we go. Yeah, so we had a callback there way back to Brandis. That's when things went a little sideways at the end of the conversation. But me and Dance got out of there before Dance killed Brandis.
Proximity sensors green.
So yeah, we finally turned that in, and indeed, it finished the way it was supposed to. I think Brandis should be showing up around here, possibly. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but in any event, we got it completed. Check that off the list, and he gave us the missing rations quest, which I mentioned long ago. We're not going to do that right now. We got bigger fish to fry at the moment. But before we get there, we did pop a level up. And that's easy. We're on track here with our skeleton. There we go. Adamantium skeleton 3. Beautiful. There we go. You can hear the vertibirds in the air.
Larson.
Ma'am, Knight Captain Larson. I'm heading up this little excursion. We've secured a perimeter and are prepping for the assault. Are we clear to initiate the assault?
What's our strategy?
We won't move in until you're on site. Then we do a sweeping clear, floor by floor. The vertibird will maintain a perimeter in case any of them try and make a run for it. Are we clear to proceed?
We're clear. Let's move out.
Very good. We'll see you there.
Okay, back at Acadia, here to take care of some business with the Brotherhood of Steel. There's just minor resistance on the exterior. Now we're going to head in. Oh, Dima. Mommy's home. So long, Faraday. Come on, Dogmeat. Stay in the game. Oh, Miranda. Oh, that's embarrassing. To reload. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, where's my fire support? Oh, Julie. Oh, Cog. See, that's unfortunate. I actually liked Cog. Come on, get your medicine.
Hey, Larson.
Well, that could have been worse. Are we sure that's all of them?
Hard to be sure. I don't think there are any left, but you never know.
I don't like the thought of leaving this unfinished. The fact that these synths, operating on their own, organized into this group and started building things. It's horrifying. Their presence here goes against everything the Brotherhood stands for. We've done the world a favor by eliminating them. We're going to retain a presence on the island, just to be sure the job is done. Pick off any stragglers coming in from the wilderness. We've done good work here. Be proud.
Hero of the hour. Wiped out all the children of Adam. These caps are for you. And if you need anything from my shop, you let me know.
Avery.
We're talking now. Tectus was many things, but I don't think he was that eager to meet his division. Why did you do it?
Ultimately, it was a choice between you and them.
Maybe putting aside all the bad blood was just a fairy tale. I hope their sacrifice will bring peace to the island. Otherwise, what you've done, just leave.
Really? It's quite an attitude. I don't appreciate that.
Not like this.
Yep, synth component. Just tying up some loose ends here.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Got one in stock. Steady.
And that's going to be a wrap. Avery was next on the hit list, but apparently, unfortunately, she's marked as indestructible. So I couldn't slit her throat while she was sleeping. It's extremely disappointing. But I think that concludes our affairs in Far Harbor. And certainly it was the end of the line for the Railroad, as well as Demon and Acadia. Looking back, knowing what I know now, I mean, obviously I took the path that I did so I could get that armor from Dima, and also so I could get more story. Certainly if I had shown Alan the confirmed proof of Avery's identity, he would have, riled up the town, and they all would have stormed off to Acadia and murdered all the synths. Which would have been pretty cool, but there's a couple problems. One is I wouldn't have been able to get the armor from Dima, and the armor is, to me, is more valuable than the gun that Alan would have given me. So that's one problem. Problem number two is that, as I just said, we wouldn't have gotten as much story that way. And problem number three is that would have killed Kasumi. she would have still have been in Acadia at that point in time. And, spoiler alert, if you do go through that path, you do discover, you do confirm, she is the one person in Acadia that, when killed, does not have a synth component on their body. So I think I'm very confident in the assertion that she is not, in fact, a synth. And, in light of, not being able to kill Avery now, ultimately the decision to spare Kasumi is also a decision to spare Avery. Which is kind of unfortunate, because I really wanted to kill Avery. But those are the breaks, I guess. I'm not sure what we're going to do next time. We're starting a little fresh here. We tied up all our loose ends in Far Harbor. So maybe we swing back into more Brotherhood of Steel. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to think about that a little bit. But in any event, thank you all so much. Please like, subscribe. Marry Abernathy and Dogmeat. I'm going to see you next time.